Watch your step. This is a 100-year-old building.
These crumbling walls hold a dark, terrifying history.
What happened in this space?
There were initiations here. There were meetings here. There were performances here.
All for the Klan?
All for the Klan.
The Ku Klux Klan. In 1924, one of America's biggest Klan chapters was right here in Fort Worth, Texas. This 3-story brick building was their home, built to hold many of their 7,000 members.
They paraded in downtown Fort Worth in full regalia. They even dressed up their horses.
And they practiced all of that right here?
Right here in this building.
It is the only such Klan building still standing today, built complete with an auditorium, a performance stage, and a very clear message.
This building was put here so that everyone would know who's in charge.
People had to pass by this building almost every day.
This is Main Street, so this was the main thoroughfare through which people moved. The architecture of the building is specific. It connotes power and intimidation. Watch your step.
But now that power lies in new hands. Adam McKinney runs Tarrant County Coalition for Peace and Justice, part of a group that acquired this building. They're using a $3 million federal grant to give it new life. A performing arts center, offices and living space, a farmer's market. But most importantly, a community center catering to people of color, members of the LGBTQ community, the very people this place was built to exclude.
So I'm really looking forward to opening these doors.
Sharon Herrera runs LGBTQ Saves, a youth safe space, one of 8 groups to be housed inside.
They're going to have a place that they can freely walk into and be themselves and not have to worry about being hurt or ridiculed or made fun of, that they're going to be fully accepted and loved. Why not just demolish the building? Why keep it standing?
I feel like it would be a missed opportunity. The goal with our project is to never forget what happened here. The importance is to share the history as widely as possible.
That history includes a small field less than a mile away. Here, 100 years ago, Fred Rouse became the only known lynching victim in Fort Worth history. He was murdered for crossing a picket line to go to work. A dark chapter that, until recently, was not even known by some in Rouse's own family.
You share your grandfather's name, and yet what happened to him was a surprise to you.
Yeah, never in a million years would I have ever guessed this.
He learned 2 years ago in a phone call from Adam, a truth too painful for even his own father to share.
They beat him, they shot him, riddled his body with bullets, they stabbed him, they drug him out of a hospital with only his hospital gown on, and if that wasn't enough, they hung him from a tree, and nobody did anything.
His life stolen, but his legacy, that is set in stone. The new center will be named in his honor, the Fred Rouse Center for Arts and Community Healing.
We're not going to let his legacy be forgotten, ever.
What do you hope the rebirth of this building means to this community?
I think the one word is transformation.
For today, Blayne Alexander, NBC News, Fort Worth, Texas.
Transformation. Transformation.
Fascinating. It's so interesting to hear Blayne say, you know, why wouldn't they just knock it down?
Well, at first I thought, well, why not
wondering,
just knock it down and start all over? But his perspective is interesting that he says, you know what, no, we want to keep it and remember and show this is where we are now.
Yeah,
So,
here.
there you go.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.